Today I'm going to be discussing the water-soluble vitamin B9, often referred to as folate or folic acid. First, I think it's important to differentiate between folic acid and folate because they are often used interchangeably. Both are variations of vitamin B9, but folate is naturally occurring, whereas folic acid is the synthetic form. Because of this, special enzymes in the liver, like FOLR2, must metabolize folic acid, while good bacteria in our stomach and intestines metabolize folate. Folic acid must be incorporated into our diets because food processing can destroy up to 90% of the naturally occurring folate. This vitamin is relatively easy to obtain through a healthy and varied diet, especially since folic acid is used to fortify breads, cereals, and other grain products. All adults should consume 400 micrograms of folate daily, which can be found in beef liver, leafy green vegetables like spinach, and lentils, to name a few sources. Orange juice is a good source of folate because the high levels of vitamin C present help to keep folate from oxidizing. Consuming too much does not have many negative effects or toxicities, but it can hide the fact that a person has a vitamin B12 deficiency, so the upper limit is set at 1,000 micrograms. To be utilized by the body, folate must be broken down or hydrolyzed in the GI tract. There are three distinct parts to folate: pyridine, para-aminobenzoic acid, and one or more glutamic acids. Enzymes called folate conjugases remove the additional glutamic acid, so there is only one remaining, which converts the molecule to a monoglutamate form. This allows the folate to be small enough to actively diffuse through the intestinal wall. Once it has diffused into the portal vein, the folate is taken to the liver, where it can either be stored or released into the bloodstream to be used by body tissues. Folate is an important vitamin because the coenzymes it forms are needed for DNA synthesis, cell maintenance, and amino acid metabolism. Folate coenzymes are formed from THFA, or tetrahydrofolic acid. This supplies the methylene group needed to make thymine, a major component of DNA. Vitamin B12 is also needed because the B12 coenzymes allow folate coenzymes to be recycled for further DNA synthesis. Folate is also known to aid in the formation of neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine and help maintain blood pressure. A deficiency of folate or folic acid is very uncommon today due to the fortification of grains that began in 1996. However, it can still occur for many reasons. Diseases, like Crohn's disease, cause problems with proper absorption, and alcohol prevents the cells from being able to take in the metabolized folate. Not consuming enough vegetables and fruits can also cause deficiency. The symptoms of this include fatigue, diarrhea, stunted growth, and a tender tongue. Megaloblastic anemia can also occur. The lack of folate slows DNA synthesis, meaning red blood cells can no longer divide. Instead, they just grow larger and stay in the bone marrow. Megaloblastic anemia, caused by vitamin B12 and folate deficiency, was discussed in the Bulletin of the World Health Organization by Dr. J. Metz in 1963. During this time, a great deal of research was being done on vitamins and minerals, especially water-soluble vitamins. Metz discusses the widespread morbidity in malnourished populations, specifically due to megaloblastic anemia. This article covers a great deal of information mentioned before, including sources of folate and B12, and the loss of the vitamins through food preparation. However, researchers used to believe that humans should only consume 200 to 300 micrograms of folate daily, which we now know to be too little. Overall, this article discussed the correlation between the lack of folate and vitamin B12 and the presence of megaloblastic anemia in whole blood samples of adults. I've provided the link below if you would like to read more. Now that I've discussed the major points on this water-soluble B vitamin, I can bring this video to a close. Even though I only discussed folate, it's important to eat a variety of foods to obtain other important vitamins and minerals, since many of them work together in our bodies. Thank you all for watching, and I hope I could help you understand the importance of folate at work in your body.